Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Principal Hill, Major Tilly, and Sergeant Major Clark, welcome to the Mount Juliet High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC Annual Award Ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the invocation given by Cadet Captain James Courtney and remain standing for our national anthem.
Let us pray. Almighty Father, whose command is over all, and whose love never fails, make me aware of thy presence and obedient to thy will. Keep me true to my best self, guarding me against dishonesty and purpose and deed, and helping me to live so that I can face my fellow cadets, my loved ones, and thee without shame or fear. Protect my family. Give me the will to do the work of a cadet and to accept my share of responsibilities with vigor and enthusiasm. Grant me the courage to be proficient in my daily performance. Keep me loyal and faithful to my superiors and to the duties my country and the cadet corps have entrusted to me. Make me considerate of those committed to my leadership. Help me wear my uniform with dignity and remind me daily of the traditions which I must uphold. If I am inclined to doubt, steady my faith. If I am tempted, make me strong to resist. If I should miss the mark, give me courage to try again. Guide me with the light of truth and grant me wisdom by which I may understand the answer to my prayer. Amen.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here this evening to recognize our exceptional young men and women for their academic and leadership performance in the Marine Corps Junior ROTC program. First, I'd like to welcome our parents, friends, family members, faculty members, school board members, and program supporters for joining us tonight. I would also like to extend a special welcome to our faculty members and distinguished guests from the National Veteran and Military Organizations who will present our cadet awards this evening. Our cadets would now like to recognize those men and women here tonight who made a commitment to defending our nation against all enemies, foreign and domestic. If you are an active duty or veteran service member, please stand in order to be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our awards presentations sponsored by the National Military Veterans Organizations. Please note that although these particular awards are represented by our supporting organizations, many of your cadets were recognized and received Marine Corps Junior ROTC unit and individual awards from Major Tilly and Sergeant Major Clark during an earlier classroom ceremony. Our first two awards this evening are sponsored by the American Legion. This year's recipient of the American Legion Bronze Medal for Scholastic Excellence is Cadet James Courtney. This award is presented to the cadet who achieves an academic average in all courses other than Marine Corps Junior ROTC in the upper 10% of the class, has grades in all Marine Corps Junior ROTC subjects within the top 25% of the unit, has demonstrated outstanding qualities of leadership, and has actively participated in related student activities, organizations, and/or sports.
This year's recipient of the American Legion Bronze Medal for Military Excellence is Cadet Rachel B. Martin. This award is presented to the cadets who achieves an academic standing in the upper 25% of the class in all subjects including MCJROTC, has demonstrated outstanding qualities in military leadership, discipline, character, and citizenship. To present this American Legion Award is the Tyler Cates Post 281 of the American Legion.
This year's recipient of the Sons of the American Revolution JROTC Bronze Medal is Cadet Abram Gertnes. This medal is awarded to the cadet who has exhibited the highest standards of leadership, soldierly bearing, and excellence. To present this award is the Andrew Jackson chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution. This year's recipient of the Daughters of the American Revolution JROTC Bronze Medal is Cadet Emily Bishop. This award is presented to a cadet finishing in the upper 25% of their class in all subjects, including junior ROTC. The recipient must have demonstrated qualities of dependability, good character, adherence to military discipline, leadership ability, and a fundamental and patriotic understanding of the importance of JROTC training. To present this award is the Cecilia Bradford Carroll chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. Our next award is presented to Cadet Leah Ritchie. The United States Daughters of 1812 JROTC Bronze Medal is presented to a cadet who has demonstrated qualities of academic excellence, leadership, military discipline, dependability, patriotism, and upright character in speech and habits, which exemplify the ideas upon which our nation was founded. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark will present this award on behalf of the Daughters of 1812. The Military Order of World War's Bronze Medal is presented to Cadet Mallory Shaw. This award recognizes an outstanding first-year cadet for excellence in both JROTC and scholastic activities during the school year, be in good standing in all JROTC and scholastic courses, have indicated, by grades and individual endeavor, a desire to serve the United States and be committed to continuing in the JROTC program for the next school year. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark will present this award. The Military Officers Association of America JROTC Medal is presented to Cadet Corliss Gervis. This award is presented for an outstanding academic achievement to a cadet who is in the top 10% of their class, possesses an A average in all Marine Corps Junior ROTC subjects, and holds an officer billet in the unit. We are privileged to have our former SMI, Major Dan Solinger, from the General Andrew Jackson chapter of the Military Officers Association of America to present this award. This year's recipients of the Veterans of Foreign Wars JROTC Bronze Medal are Cadets Maharel Cedric, Carson Wade, and Sabrina Larson. The VFW Medal is awarded to cadets possessing individual characteristics contributing to leadership both in and out of uniform. A minimum grade of B in JROTC and overall school academics are required. These cadets are selected for this award based on their dedication to Marine Corps Junior ROTC in and out of the classroom. To present this award is the Lebanon VFW Post 5050. This year's recipient of the Order of the Day Dalians JROTC Achievement Award is Cadet Aaron Adams. The Order of Day Dalians is a fraternity of military pilots. It is named after the legendary figure, Daedalus, and was organized by World War I pilots who sought to perpetuate the spirit of patriotism, love of country, and those high ideas of self-sacrifice, which place service to the nation above personal safety and position. This award is offered to encourage the development of these traits in junior ROTC cadets, and is presented to a cadet who has demonstrated these traits and principles. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark will present this award. This year's Women Marines Association Award for Outstanding Female Cadet is presented to Cadet Abarami and Yokamar. This award is presented annually to a female cadet who has participated in at least 2 years of Marine Corps Junior ROTC, has a satisfactory record of academic accomplishment and citizenship, and has demonstrated outstanding leadership in the Marine Corps Junior ROTC unit. To present this award is the Area 3 Women Marines Association. The Non-Commissioned Officers Association JROTC Award is presented to Cadet Alexis Dennington for serving as an outstanding underclass enlisted cadet in the unit during the past academic year. The award is presented to the enlisted cadet who has consistently exhibited extraordinary military bearing, personal appearance, deportment, and leadership ability. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark will present this award. This year's recipient of the Military Order of the Purple Heart is Cadet Brianna Alderson. This award is the only congressionally chartered veterans organization exclusively for combat wounded veterans. The Order's JROTC Medal is awarded to the deserving cadet who combines both military and scholastic excellence with strong leadership skills. To present this award is the Military Order of the Purple Heart. The Navy League Theodore Roosevelt Youth Award is presented to Cadet Francisco Correa in recognition of outstanding professionalism, leadership, academic excellence, and dedication to the Marine Corps Junior ROTC program. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark will present this award. The Reserve Officers Association Medal is presented to Cadets Caitlin Ash and Edgar Gilmore in recognition of their outstanding professionalism, unyielding motivation, and dedication to the Marine Corps Junior ROTC program, their school, and their community. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark will present these awards. The Navy Reserve Association Award is presented to Cadets Brady Bohannon and Savannah Solomon in recognition of their unyielding motivation and dedication to the Marine Corps Junior ROTC program, their school, and their community. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark will present these awards. The First Command Leadership Award is presented to Cadet Sutton Scarborough in recognition of long-term commitment and dedication to setting an example of citizenship. To present this award is the local representative for First Command. The American Veterans JROTC Medal is presented to Cadet Samuel Galban for diligence in the discharge of duties and the willingness to serve junior cadets, school, community, and nation. To present this award is the AMVETS Post 1776. This year's recipient of the National Sojourners Award is Cadet Julia Jerka. This is an organization of servicemen who are master masons and promote true patriotism, Americanism, and a united effort to further the military need of national defense and national security. This award is presented to a sophomore or junior who is in the top 25% of their class and has encouraged and demonstrated the ideas of Americanism. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark will present this award. The ancient and accepted Scottish Rite of Freemasonry JROTC Bronze Medal is presented to Cadet Morgan Pike for encouraging and demonstrating Americanism by deeds or conduct during participation in extracurricular activities and community service. The recipient of this award must have demonstrated a potential for outstanding leadership by exhibiting qualities of dependability, good character, self-discipline, good citizenship, and patriotism. To present this award is the Nashville Scottish Rite. The Officer Leadership Award is presented to Cadets Brianna Alderson, Abrahami Neokumar, Emily Bishop, James Courtney, Carolus Gergis, and Morgan Pike for demonstrating exceptional leadership qualities, discipline, character, military bearing, and proficiency expected of a cadet officer. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark will present this award.
The Non-Commissioned Officer Award is presented to the Cadets Aaron Adams, Rachel Blumhardt, Francisco Correa, Ibram Gergis, Julia Jerka, Leah Ritchie, Ethan Scobie, Savannah Solomon, and Carson Wade for demonstrating exceptional leadership qualities, discipline, character, military bearing, and proficiency expected of a cadet non-commissioned officer. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark will present these awards. The Distinguished Scholastic Achievement Award is presented annually to cadets who have maintained a 4.0 weighted average in all academic subjects to include MCJROTC leadership education through the third reporting period. This year's recipients are Cadets Aaron Adams, Abarami Emil Kumar, Caitlin Nash, Emily Bishop, Rachel Blumhart, Francisco Correa, Jaden Couch, James Courtney, Bradley Dovis, Julia Jerka, Sabrina Larson, Bella McPherson, Carolus Musa, Ohima Poku, Zeke Q, Ethan Scobie, Savannah Solomon, Lillian Strand, and Josh D. Trevetti. We would like to ask Principal Hill to assist Major and Tilly with the presentation of these awards.
The Distinguished Military Training Award is presented annually to a cadet who demonstrates outstanding proficiency and achievement and who has earned a 98% grade average in JROTC through the third reporting period. This year's recipients are cadets Brianna Alderson, Abraham Neil Kumar, Caitlin Ash, James Courtney, John Courtney, Edgar Gillum, Sabrina Larson, and Lillian Strand. We would like to ask Principal Hill to assist Major and Tilly with the presentation of these awards. The Distinguished Conduct Award is presented annually to a cadet who demonstrates outstanding attendance through the third reporting period. This year's recipient is Cadet Jaden Couch. We would like to ask Principal Hill to assist Major and Tilly with the presentation of this award. Over the past few years, our competition JROTC teams have grown and flourished. This crew of dedicated team captains led their teammates to countless rifle team victories, several challenging PT team events, and first place in every drill meet this season. At this time, we would like to present a gift to our team captains for their hard work, diligence, and commitment to excellence. Our color guard captain is Cadet Julia Jerker. Our rifle team captain is Cadet Morgan Pike. Our PT team captains are Cadet Francisco Correa and Ethan Scobie. Our drill team captains are Cadets Brianna Alderson and Aaron Adams. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark will present these gifts. We would like to pause for a moment to recognize our parents, guardians, and volunteers. Without your time and support, our program would not be successful. Two parents stand out as they have provided countless hours of volunteer time and have served as chaperones for too many events to count. At this time, we would like to ask Mrs. Jerka and Mrs. Dennington to join us on the floor. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark will present these volunteers with a certificate of appreciation. Our next awards this evening recognize the outstanding cadets in each of our core grade levels. These awards are presented annually to the cadets who demonstrate consistent superior performance in all facets of leadership education courses, has achieved an academic standing in the top 25% of their class in all academic subjects, including Marine Corps Junior RDC, and has exhibited exceptional qualities of leadership, discipline, character, military bearing, and military proficiency. I might add that this, like many of our individual awards, was a very close and highly competitive category, with several cadets meeting the criteria for selection. The Outstanding Cadet Award for a first-year cadet is presented to Cadet Lillian Strand. The Outstanding Cadet Award for a second-year cadet is presented to Cadet John Horton. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark will present these awards.
Our Outstanding Cadet Award for the third year cadet is also the Master Gunnery Sergeant Jim Ferguson Memorial Award. Master Gunnery Sergeant Ferguson was an AMVETS member who passed in 2022, served 30 years in the Marine Corps, and conducted 3 tours of Vietnam. He was instrumental in establishing AMVETS support for our JROTC program. He was directly responsible for helping our program become more involved with veteran-related community service. He was a warrior, a servant to his community, and a dear friend. The Outstanding Cadet Award for a third-year cadet is presented to Cadet Rachel Dumont.
Our Outstanding Cadet Award for 4th Year Cadet is also the Sheldon Barber Memorial Award for Outstanding Performance. Sheldon Barber was an outstanding cadet and a model citizen who tragically passed in 2000. This award is presented annually to the cadet who has most consistently demonstrated exemplary leadership qualities, strength of character, and academic excellence. The Outstanding Cadet Award for a 4th Year Cadet is presented to Cadet James Courtney. We are honored to have our former senior Marine instructor, Major Dan Solinger, assist Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark with the presentation of this award. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for all of our award recipients this evening. At this time, we would like to recognize our 2024 senior graduating class. These cadets have shown tremendous leadership and have set a positive example through their entire 4-year commitment to our program. Please hold your applause until all seniors have been recognized. Cadet Brianna Alderson plans to attend Cumberland University with the Tennessee Promise Scholarship to pursue a degree in business management and real estate. Cadet Emily Bishop plans to attend Bryn Mawr University with a lacrosse sports scholarship to pursue a degree in forensic psychology. Cadet James Courtney has enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. Cadet Samuel Gambon plans to enlist in the United States Marine Corps. Cadet Ibram Gerges plans to attend the Tennessee State University with the Frederick C. Branch Naval RDC Scholarship Marine Option in order to pursue a commission as a Marine Corps officer. Cadet Carlos Gerges has enlisted in the Army National Guard. Cadet Leah Ritchie plans to attend Middle Tennessee State University with the Tennessee Promise Scholarship to pursue a degree in aviation and emergency medical services. Cadet Sutton Scarborough has enlisted in the Army National Guard and will attend Middle Tennessee State University in order to pursue a commission as an Army officer. Cadet Maharel Cedric plans to attend Volunteer State University with the Tennessee Promise Scholarship to pursue a degree in diagnostic medical sonography and ultrasound technology. Cadet Jonathan Burgess plans to attend Middle Tennessee State University with the Tennessee Promise Scholarship to pursue a degree in aerospace technologies and flight instruction. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark will now present each senior with their graduation stools. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell by their numerous accomplishments and future plans, this is an exceptional group of senior cadets. We want to wish you all fair winds and following seas in all you undertake in the future. Let's give them and their families a big round of applause. Seniors, please take your seats. At this time, I'd like to introduce our 2023-2024 Cadet Company Commander, Cadet Captain Corliss Burgess.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cadet Captain Corliss Burgess, and I'm this year's Cadet Company Commander. To our guests, friends, family, VSO representatives, and recruiters, thank you for all you do to support our program. I also want to thank you all for coming tonight in order to recognize our cadets' incredible performance over the past school year. I want to congratulate all the awards recipients tonight. Thank you for all the effort you've put in to ensure this year's successes. These awards tonight are not participation prizes. They're to recognize you and all your hard work you've put in this past year. And as you all heard in the descriptions of the awards, it's not an easy criteria to meet. I would love to recognize all of you individually, but sadly I have a time limit, so I'll address you all in groups. To the other ones, you're all such an ambitious group of cadets. It amazes me how much you've all come and how much you've all grown since the start of the year. At the beginning of this year, some of you did not know from your left from your right. And now you guys are squad leaders and cadet NCOs. Most of you have already surpassed the expectations set for you as first-year cadets, and I'm excited to see how far you can go in this program. To the LE2s, this year we've had the most LE2s in our staff. There is a reason for that. You are all an outstanding group of leaders, an amazing example for other cadets to emulate. I am thankful to all of you and all you've done for this program. Your motivation and enthusiasm is unmatched. It pushes other cadets to do better and be better. Next year is when the new car smell starts to die down. Push through it, and don't let it kill the momentum that you've built over the past 2 years. To the LE3s, I got to see you all grow since you were LE1s, and now you're taking over as next year's senior cadets. You know almost everything there is about this program, but now it's your turn to pass on the knowledge that you've taken and that you've gotten from the program over the past couple of years. And it's now your turn to mentor next year's cadets. This next year will go by the fastest. In the blink of an eye, you will go from the birthday ball to the award ceremony. Don't forget to make every day count. A little advice from me to you. Some say that next year is the most stressful year in ROTC. I could not disagree more. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark will provide you all the tools and all the support you need to be successful. Don't be too prideful to ask for help. You'll have an entire staff to help you in a moment's notice. I speak on behalf of myself and the other seniors when I say there is no other group we would rather pass the torch to. To the LE4s, you have all done a fantastic job serving as the senior leaders of this program. All year I've seen you take care of your younger cadets and ensure the task was understood, supervised, and accomplished. Sure, there have been a couple of rough spots over the past year, but we pushed through and came out better. Thank you for keeping my head screwed on straight and for kicking my butt when I need it. We only have a couple more weeks left. Instead of winding down, let's amp up the volume and kick some butt at Warrior games. Like Major likes to say, John Wick rules apply. And like Sergeant Major likes to say, let's leave a lasting impression. And finally, to the backbone of this program, Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark. There is nothing I can say to describe the impact you gentlemen have had on my life. You have motivated me to do things that I did not think were possible. You've provided me with a safe place where I can try and fail. You've always been there to pick us up, dust us off, and encourage us to try again. You've also given us an example of what selfless service looks like. You're here early every morning and stay late every night just to ensure the success of this program, but more, the success of your cadets. Major Antilli once asked us in one of our leadership classes, who is someone we look up to as a role model? At the time, I didn't say it, but you gentlemen are my role models. You set the perfect example of what a good leader is. You are who I hope to embody going into my adult life. All that to say, we recognize what you do for us, and we are beyond grateful. Our gift to you tonight is from the senior class. This gift should remind you of all the senior cadets you have impacted. Not just the cadets graduating this program, but all the cadets who have been part of the class of 2024. So on a day when you are feeling particularly frustrated, you can look up, see all the beautiful faces, and James Courtney's massive forehead. And remember, at the end of the day, it is all worth it. Thank you all for attending tonight. It's been a pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would like to present a video our PAO has been working on to sum up the incredible school year that we've had.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I'd become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that blast first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my show. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
Senior leaders, as you pass on the responsibility for our Marine Corps Junior RTC program, you can be proud of your accomplishments and the relationships you have developed. Your leadership was critical in JRTC, receiving countless awards and recognition. You have actively set the example for your successors in your work ethic and willpower. Your commitment to mission accomplishment is admirable. Your genuine concern for your cadets and their success is evident, and you will be missed. Major Antilli and Sergeant Major Clark wish you good luck, fair winds, following seas, and God bless as you open the next chapter in your life.
It is during the last month of the school year where we transition to our inbound leadership and change the guard. We would now like to appoint and introduce to you the command team for the 2024-2025 school year. Our company commander is Cadet Rachel Blumhardt. Our company executive officer is Cadet Abhi Rami Anil Kumar. Our company first sergeant is Cadet Aaron Adams. And our cadet company gunnery sergeant is Cadet Morgan Pike. Congratulations to you as you assume command of Mount Juliet High School's MCJROTC program. This is a challenging and rewarding duty, and one in which your leadership and management skills will be tested on a daily basis. There is no greater place to be than serving shoulder to shoulder with your cadets. You will be impressed with the determination, work ethic, and sacrifice your cadets will routinely make to accomplish your mission. They deserve the best in your leadership, and we are positive you will provide it. We wish you a most successful and rewarding tour. Please join us in congratulating these leaders on their assignments. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of Anchors Away in the Marine Anthem. Before we conclude today's ceremony, we would like to recognize and say thank you to our principal, Mr. Hill, and his assistant principals, and our school faculty. Your love and support for our JROTC program is unmatched, and we will forever be grateful for your dedication to today's youth and future of our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attendance and support for our Mount Juliet High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC program. All cadets in receipt of awards, please report directly to the colors for photographs with the supporting agency representatives. Please be safe on the way home. Semper Fidelis, and bear pride.